Hey everyone, here's a quick review today, and today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Boldy James album, Permanent Ink. Now, no, you're not experiencing deja vu, you're not experiencing confusion. This is the second Boldy James album I am reviewing this year, and while he has released a couple more albums, such as Token of Appreciation and Homage, which is coming out soon, this is the album I'm deciding to talk about just to kind of lump them all together, but this one will be the main focal point. As previously he did an album called Murder During Drug Traffic with Rich Gaines, and while I wasn't too favorable to the album, I believe I gave it a 4. I thought it was very bland, boring, kind of repetitive, even though subject matter is interesting in terms like just gangster rap always kind of is interesting. But the issue I have with Boldy James is, well, yes, he's incredibly talented. He's released some very good albums. While I do think it's also commendable, his output, as he releases several albums. When I checked Rate Your Music, I see he has another album up in the works, a bunch of collab albums as well. The issue is he's running out of, I think, things to say, or he's already basically ran out of that, as I believe the previous album, Murder During Drug Traffic, emphasized that, and I believe I emphasized it in my review, that it's stuff we've heard before, and there's not any new real light to it. And while some of the instrumentals are good, and there's usually a couple songs on there that are good, I can't say that about Permanent Ink. I think Permanent Ink overall is just kind of so offensively mid and average, and sometimes below average, that it really is not a good sign of Boldy James, as for someone who is very talented, very good cadence, inflection, lyricism. For him to be trying this kind of trap and gangster rap album on some of the most generic YouTube-type trap beats, where his flow doesn't even work at all on it. His flow is so boring on this album. His lyricism is stuff that I feel like I've heard on 7 other albums that got released last year. It's so sad to hear, and honestly, just disappointing. Permanent Ink, very few replay value on it, very little replay value. I don't really get what his game plan is with releasing this many albums, as it's not like people are still listening to these albums, as I believe his previous albums have not had great replay value, and it's been a slow, gradual kind of, I guess, like burning he's going through right now. Permanent Ink is probably one of the most egregious ones recently, as there's not even really a song I like on it, and while that doesn't mean it's a 0, it definitely doesn't help it, as most of the songs are either so mid and average that I don't even have any opinions on them, or they're so bad. Just the trap instrumental beats on here, what was he thinking? It's just super bad, and for that I'm feeling a 2 on this album. See you later.